Hi there, my name is Rebecca Blizzard, and this is my Module 3 on leadership styles. I wanted to start with I don't have any music because I was having trouble getting it to work, and Powtoons is only lets you make it 3 minutes long for the free version. So I went ahead and just turned this into a slideshow, and I'm going to narrate over the slideshow. Sorry about that, 3 minutes just didn't work out for me. All right, so first of all, this is just my initial thoughts on school leadership. School leaders are essentially a part of the school community and growth, but there are a variety different opinions on what makes a good leader, and there's categories for those styles. So what does make a great leader? So visionary leaders are type, and they align their actions and words to a school's vision. So they're kind of thinking about where are we going, what do we need to do. Then a community building leader focuses on the health, well-being, and success of the people within their community. An emotionally intelligent leader are invested in stress management and relationships. And I think you can be all three of those. Okay, so here are some character traits of a great leader. So they have vision, they have strategic planning, they have integrity, honesty, truthfulness, they have humility, they focus with a purpose, and they have courage, and they use cooperation to help. All right. Maybe, there we go. Next up is the theories of leadership. So this was kind of an in-depth look at different theories over history of what makes a good leader. And so first there were the traits and skills theory, and this is basically that there are certain aspects of a person's character that can make them effective, kind of like the skills and the traits I just talked about. Then there's the great man theory, and this is the idea that leaders are born and not made. So you are either born a leader or you are not. And then continuing with these ideas, we've got that a situational leadership theory and the contingency leadership theory both highlight the importance of matching leadership styles to the setting and their community. And in education, I think that's really important. I think that's something that HR tries to do in most districts to match what a good principal would be for a certain school, a certain community. And then there's the transactional leadership theory, which uses behavior modification, so carrots and sticks, rewards and punishments to motivate the followers. All right. So leadership traits directly lead to leadership styles. So what are some evident leadership styles? Okay, first we have pragmatists. They value goals, achievements above all else. So these are going to be type A. These are going to be people who go, 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 get it done, make sure we achieve, 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 no matter the cost. Idealists, growth and learning is their top priority. So they are always learning, and they expect everybody else to be with them on their journey of learning. Okay, then we have the stewards. This leader is stable, calm, they are helpful, and they are a rock of their community. And the last leadership style presented by Murphy was the diplomat. So focus on this leader is for harmony in the community. So relationships above achievement. Okay, so my leadership style, and according to Be the Change Consulting, so that test, I am a Southeast leader. So they were using the compass to kind of describe different types of leaders. So I have empathy, but I'm also a visionary leader. I look at the big ideas. I care about relationships, and I create relationships with my peers purposefully. And then I'm a problem solver, and I trust. And trust are my quality traits. Okay, then leadership observation. So I've been teaching for 16 years, and so I've seen all kinds of leaders go in and out of my school. What I have noticed, though, especially in my particular building, is effective leaders listen to the staff and the students. So they do develop those relationships. They have really strong communication skills. They know what types of communications work best for what type of people. And then they're knowledgeable. So they are very education forward thinking, they know a lot of content areas, and they have those soft skills. Ineffective leaders that I have seen make really hasty choices, quick decisions without thought. Then they communicate poorly, so maybe they communicate in ways that people don't understand, or maybe they're short and choppy, so we don't really know what they expect. Then they're adhering to the rules without thought. So I've had leaders before do things just because it was a rule, even though it was the best choice for all the stakeholders involved. Or sorry, the worst choice. All right. So ethics and leadership was something we were supposed to dive into. I was kind of looking at different aspects of mostly educational leadership. So the resources we were given kind of covered everything, but I was looking mostly at just education. So I thought there were 7 key areas that when a leader is making decisions, they need to consider. So governance of staff and students, the mission and the vision, guidance for the staff. So being that role model, if this decision is going to affect that. And then, there we go, legislation. So is this against the law? So is your decision legal? Risk and reputation. How does the community view this decision? So what do you look like when you make that choice? Ethical stance for future staff and students. So if you're making an ethical decision that is going to affect the reputation, that's going to affect staff and students coming into the building. And then increase funding from the community. So basically, if you're making quality decisions, the community is going to want to support you financially. If you're not, they're not. So ethical decisions and leadership are based on honesty, respect, fairness, and compassion. Okay, so here's my final thoughts. While leadership styles make it easy for future leaders to kind of aim for what do we want to be, what do we want to look at, who do we want to kind of be our role model, human actions are not always so easily categorized. So good leaders can't be fit into a neat little box, and they might be multiple different types. So each decision needs to be considered separately, not just because, oh, I'm the diplomatic type of leader. Okay, and there are my resources. Thank you so much.